Hello YouTubers, and once again welcome to another Doctor Who action figure review. This time I shall be taking a look at the Master as played by Simm regenerated. There's not really much to say about this figure, so this review will be a quick review. Basically, it is the same body of the Professor Yana figure with a different head of the Master. It is slightly different on the body, but I'll go into that near the end of this figure. This figure was released as part of the Gelf Phantom Wave, and this figure exclusively has a brand new head sculpt of Simm. It looks a lot more like Simm than the other Master figures that were released prior to this figure. Them being the generic Simm Master with his suit, which had like a wax head, and I think they released this regeneration Master figure with a wax head as well in a Utopia set, but I had all the figures from that set apart from this one. I didn't really want to get twice of those figures just for this figure, but it's better getting this figure in the Gelf Phantom Wave in my opinion, because you get a better head sculpt, and I think it's just a lot more detail. It looks a lot more like Simm. So bravo to Character Options for making this figure back in 2009. It's the same head sculpt as well, with the re-release of the Master in suit as seen from The Sound of Drums and The Last of Time Lords, which came with the Tokophane, and that was released in 2008, I think, so a year before this figure came out. Before the end of this review, if you want to have a look at the articulation of this particular figure, then check out my Professor Yana review, as I go into articulation on that, and I did that over a year ago. You can check that review out on my new series action figure reviews. You'll find it eventually. It might take you a while though. So that's all of the detail I have to say, really. Not really much to say. I mean, the only difference is the head. I mean, the head articulation, it is quite stiff, but it can move a bit. Obviously on the Professor Yana figure as well, that had like a waxy sort of head. I'll just give you a look at all three variants of this figure now, so you can see that these two in particular are similar, and this head sculpt is better than this one. He's appeared in 3 of my videos now. He needs to get out this review. And it is very similar, obviously. The hands are also sculpted differently, because the hands have got like that sort of glossy finish to it, which is kind of odd. And the lapel, or the tie, is quite different on this figure, as if they sculpted it differently on this one to this, and I actually prefer this one, and it stands out a lot more than this one, even though I like this figure as well. So that's it, really. So if you want to check out a more in-depth review of this figure, then check out my Professor Yana action figure review. Likewise, if you want an in-depth review of this figure, then check out my review of the Master from Series 3. It has Series 3 in brackets on the title of the video. So once again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. Join me next time as I shall be reviewing the Doctor Aged and Ancient, and I hope you join me for that.